All right, I want to welcome everyone to our live Saturday morning presentation. Everyone should be able to see my screen. We're going to be looking at the benefits of the Biome Shake. As you can see, it's now in what we call these Mylar packages, as opposed to the canisters that Synergy used to use. And before we begin looking at the ingredients and the Biome Shake and all the different things that I prepared for today, I want you to know that if you go to the Synergy blog, they have this article called Reducing Synergy's Carbon Footprint. I'll make this PDF that I'm sharing with you today available in the Tuesday newsletter that goes out. Plus, I'll put this PDF up onto our Synergy family in the weight management page that we have. And if you're using ProArgi-9 Plus, especially if you're using the jumbo jars, well, they don't make the jumbo jars anymore. They make the jumbo packet. So Synergy worldwide for their powders have gone from the plastic containers to these Mylar bags. And you can see the Biome Shake is there. You can see the ProArgi-9 Plus is an even larger package than what the Biome Shake is. But those packages are now being used for the powders in the bulk powders. So like the Biome Shake only comes in a bulk thing. In the ProArgi-9, you have what used to be the jumbo jar, 180 servings. It's now the jumbo packet, which again is 180 servings. So it's the same amount of product in that package. It's just that it's coming to your clients, your customers, in a different packaging. And the reason why I bring this up is because sometimes when changes are made, you get pushback from people, your clients, wanting to know why can't they keep it the plastic container? Why do I have to go through this change? You know, and the reason why I'm bringing this up in today's presentation is Synergy created a great PDF that if you're having issues with a client, or if you want to prevent issues with a client, for example, I send out, I have clients that buy the jumbo jar. Well, a lot of my clients are now getting the jumbo packet, and I have a sheet that goes with that to explain the change. And then Synergy has this great PDF that you can download. This is the link to it that you can download, and you can send it to your clients to help them understand that Synergy Worldwide didn't make this change just to make it harder on their life. They did this change to make it better for the environment. So Synergy has this PDF, flexible packaging, same volume, less waste. So one of the first things on this PDF is 97% fewer pallets. So for them to get the same amount of jumbo packets compared to the same amount of the jumbo jars, they are able to, because those packets are flattened, nothing's in them, they're able to save on the number of pallets that are being shipped for the same amount of containers that are being used. A 97% decrease in fewer pallets. Now, what does that mean to Synergy Worldwide as well as our environment? Well, first off, every pallet is using trees. So all the trees that were used for those pallets are not being used. Secondly, they're saving in transportation costs. All those savings in transportation costs help Synergy Worldwide offset pricing increases in raw material ingredients so that they can help maintain stable pricing for you as well as your customer. When you look at this 90% less energy and water to produce. So again, a significant savings in terms of cost of doing business, as well as a significant savings in environmental costs. 66% less packaging weight, which means that when Synergy sends out things to your clients, or like for myself, I get jumbo packets now to sell to my clients, Synergy is able to use it, put more in a box because of these Mylar packages than what they could when they were using the jumbo jar plastic containers. So it saves Synergy in delivery costs, which again relates to helping them to maintain price stability for you as well as your clients. And then the last thing on this PDF is 90% less post-consumer waste. So from an environmental standpoint, the impact that Synergy is having on the environment in terms of waste management is significant. So Synergy made the decision to go from those plastic jumbo jars to the large Mylar packages, and it's having a great effect in terms of saving money, saving cost, be able to offset transportation costs and raw material costs so they can maintain price stability and at the same time really significantly impact their footprint from an environmental standpoint. So I felt that it was good to share this PDF with you, that again, you can use this with your clients to help them understand that one, they're getting the same amount of product that they got before. It's the same identical product, same number of servings. It's just that now they're getting something that's going to have a really significant impact on lessening the impact on our environment, which is a positive thing. So it's a win-win-win for everyone. Now, with that said, let's go into our Biome Shake. It is a purifying meal replacement shake that's high in vegetable protein with a blend of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and beneficial fats from sources such as flaxseed and Barrage Oil. As part of the purifying program, the Biome Shake helps balance and purify the microbiome with a vegetable base featuring broccoli, digestive enzymes, prebiotics, and clean vegetable protein. Now, I want to look at just help you understand what clean vegetable protein means. So when protein is metabolized in the body, depending upon the sourcing of the protein, you can get toxin waste products off of that. Well, when we're dealing with clean vegetable protein, you don't get toxins from that. You get a clean, what's called a metabolic burn. And typically when you have vegetable protein, when it's metabolized, it leaves an ash. And that ash is either acidic or it's alkaline. Typically for vegetable protein, when it's metabolized, it leaves an alkaline ash. A couple of weeks ago, we did the Saturday presentation on the benefits or understanding pH and how your body wants to be slightly alkaline. Well, if you're eating protein that's coming from animal sourcing, when that is metabolized, you're left with an acidic ash. When you're eating protein that comes from vegetable sourcing, when it's metabolized, it leaves an alkaline ash. So it's much better for the body from a environmental standpoint of helping your body maintain the alkaline side of the equation, which your body likes to be in. From benefit standpoint, there's 20 grams of vegetable protein per serving. It promotes a feeling of fullness. It's gluten-free, certified vegan. Now, for a lot of people, they don't care about being gluten-free or certified vegan. So that doesn't really make any difference to them. But there are a lot of people that are needing to be gluten-free, and they're looking for protein sources that they can eat or things that they can eat in general. Here is a great product that you can help them understand that is gluten-free, that they can consume and be able to consume it without having to worry about the digestive effects of gluten on their body. There is also a large segment of the population that are vegetarians, not necessarily vegan, but they're vegetarians. So it's important for them to understand that the protein sourcing that they're getting in the Biome Shake is a vegetable protein, will fit ideally into their lifestyle. And then there's a segment of that population that is vegan, meaning that they don't eat any animal products, and they don't not only do they not consume animal products, but they usually try and make sure that they don't have anything animal-based in their environment. So here we have a certified vegan product that, again, fits into their lifestyle. which helps you from a marketing standpoint, whether you're going to use social media to market. You can specifically market to people who are vegan. You can introduce them to the Biome Shake, excuse me, to help them understand that here is an ideal product that they can use as a food source, meal replacement shake to help them in their process of maintaining good health. And then there's only one flavoring system for the Biome Shake, which is the vanilla flavor. There's key ingredients. We're going to look at some of them. Pea protein, fruit and digestive base, digestive enzymes. For the younger generation, people who are under 40 years of age, digestive enzymes really don't make a big difference for them. But as you get past the age of 40, especially if you're in the upper, past the age of 60, digestive enzymes become really important, because as we age, the ability of our stomach to digest our food reduces because we don't have the same level of stomach acids that we did when we were younger. So these digestive enzymes that are part of the Biome Shake are important to help break down the ingredients so that they're easier for those ingredients to be absorbed in the small intestine, which means that you get better facilitation of nutrient absorption into the bloodstream. And we're all familiar with the benefits of nitric oxide therapy to improve blood flow. As I improve blood flow, if I've improved the absorption of nutrients and I've improved blood flow to deliver those nutrients, I can then transfer those nutrients out of the bloodstream into the actual cells and get better energy production over a longer period of time, because I just have a more effective delivery system because of the digestive enzymes breaking down the food sourcing into the components that are easy for the body to absorb into the bloodstream, and then transfer those ingredients to the actual cells and make it easier for those nutrients to get out of the bloodstream into the cells to have a benefit. And then antioxidant blend. We've talked in the past on a Saturday presentation about the importance of antioxidants to help prevent free radical damage. Now, one of the key ingredients in the Biome Shake is pea protein. When you're looking at meal replacement shakes, the most common protein powder that's used is whey protein from cow's milk. However, pea protein is equal to whey, but provides for cleaner energy metabolism. We've talked about that. That means that when it burns, unlike animal protein that leaves an acidic ash, pea protein, when it's burned, leaves an alkaline ash, while it supports a greater diversity of healthy gut bacteria. Again, it's extremely important. Pea protein is going to better support the healthy gut bacteria that you want to maintain a good microbiome, good gut health, when compared to animal protein, in this case, whey. Because it's dairy-free, pea protein is an excellent protein source for vegans, as well as for those that are lactose intolerant or lactose sensitivity. So again, people who have issues with regards to whey protein as an allergen to them don't have that problem with the Biome Shake, because we use a pea protein. And sometimes people will say, well, it's not a complete protein. Well, that's not true. Pea protein is a complete protein, which means that it contains all 9 of the essential amino acids, as well as branched chain amino acids that are important for building muscle tissue. So what's an essential amino acid? So your body is able to produce and convert certain things in your body to certain amino acids that are necessary for the building of muscle tissue. But there are 9 essential amino acids that your body can't do that. So it must get those amino acids from your diet. And without those essential amino acids from your diet, then your body will not build muscle tissue the proper way. will have an effect on organ systems. So it's really important that we get these 9 essential amino acids. Pea protein provides them, just like whey protein does. And then I give you a side-by-side comparison that you can use this. So if a person's saying, well, I just don't think it matches up to whey protein, here's a couple things that you can share with them. First off, from a caloric standpoint, they're almost equal. From a carb standpoint, they're almost equal. From a protein standpoint, we're talking 25 grams of protein, 25 grams of whey protein. So you're getting all the protein that you need. From a fat standpoint, there's a little bit more fat in pea protein, which is beneficial fat, which means that beneficial fat, again, when metabolized, will help produce energy over a longer period of time. But here is the significant difference between pea protein and whey protein. Again, we are all familiar with nitric oxide therapy and how important nitric oxide is in helping to improve blood flow. Well, pea protein contains 3 times more L-arginine than whey protein. So in 25 grams of pea protein, there's 1.5 grams of L-arginine. Whereas in whey protein, that same amount, 25 grams, there is just slightly less than a half a gram. So there's 3 times more L-arginine in your pea protein. And L-arginine, we all know, fuels the nitric oxide pathway through the endothelium. But L-arginine is also important for 7 different metabolic pathways. One of those 7 pathways is the nitric oxide production, but proline for wound healing, uric acid cycle. Again, L-arginine is such a key amino acid because it fuels 7 different metabolic pathways in your body that if you're able to take a Biome Shake, which is less potential for allergens for an individual, provides them with all of the amino acids that they need for proper muscle tissue building and maintenance, and provides them with a significant increase in L-arginine, one amino acid that can have a profound effect in improving blood flow, as well as supporting other metabolic processes within their body. Again, just an ideal protein source in the Biome Shake. Now, from a nutritional fact standpoint, I'm going to come back to some other ingredients, but you can see that there's 150 calories per serving. Again, I don't recommend that you just put the Biome Shake in water. I recommend a shake recipe, which we'll look at in a little bit. But you can see from a standpoint of carbohydrates, total sugars, 0. That's hugely important, that there are 0 sugar carbs in this product. So it's a great way for a person to be able to reduce their sugar intake, as well as you can see that there's a good deal of soluble fiber in this product, which is good from a microbiome standpoint, as well as it's good from an elimination standpoint in helping to provide the necessary soluble fiber for creating stools and be able to eliminate them properly. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot with regards to the different vitamin and mineral ingredients in here, except to say that there is a great blend of B vitamins in the Biome Shake, and B vitamins are always necessary for energy production. So again, this product, Biome Shake, has a great source of B vitamin components to it that helps with energy production, which is one of the key things about the Biome Shake, is that people who use the Biome Shake notice that they have less bloating or no bloating with good, consistent energy over a long period of time. And that has a lot to do with the ingredients that make up this product. Now, specifically, there's other ingredients in. I've got a packet of the Biome Shake in front of me. If you look at the ingredients that are in the Biome Shake, you can see that there's a whole list of different ingredients that are used to make up the nutritional facts that I just showed you. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I do want to highlight a few. Fructo oligosaccharides is a prebiotic. So similar to inulin, this prebiotic supports healthy bacteria. It's virtually calorie-free, provides both body and flavor to the foods you're eating. And while you can't digest it, your good bacteria can, and they love it. So this is a product in the Biome Shake, and this is an ingredient that's contained in the Biome Shake that fuels your good bacteria. And the more that you fuel the good bacteria, the more that they can dominate your microbiome and provide you with better health. Now, this prebiotic will help you recolonize your gut microbiome faster, allowing you to enjoy the following benefits. So one of the things that we talk about with regards to weight management is helping people to recolonize their gut microbiome and do it quickly so that they can get rid of cravings and be able to feel better. Well, again, the Biome Shake is great for that. It improves mineral absorption. It helps to decrease cholesterol levels. It reduces constipation. It increases calcium absorption. It increases dietary fiber intake. So just that one ingredient helps provide some significant benefits for people. Now, zinc is also in this product. If I look at the zinc, it has 80% of your zinc daily requirements. So zinc is a mineral that is involved in over 300 different enzymatic pathways to help support optimal health. So what does that mean? Well, enzymes are a tool that allows for a certain reaction to occur. So for example, let's take, since we're familiar with nitric oxide therapy and your endothelium, there's enzymes in the endothelium that convert L-arginine, the amino acid, to nitric oxide. But that enzyme also requires calcium. So look at your enzyme as like a workstation. And for you to be able to assemble something on that workstation, you need all your ingredients. So if all the ingredients are on your workstation, you can use that workstation to then combine those ingredients together to give you your final product. Well, if you're missing an ingredient, then that workstation doesn't work and doesn't produce. So again, going back to this nitric oxide therapy, because it's something that we all understand, if I have my L-arginine present on my workstation, but I'm missing my calcium component, I can't convert that L-arginine to nitric oxide because I don't have my calcium component. So zinc is like that. As a mineral, it's involved in 300 different enzymatic pathways. So if I'm missing my zinc component, that means that I'm affecting 300 different enzymatic pathways within my body, which then affects my overall health. Now, as it relates to your gut, zinc helps to maintain both the population and diversity of good bacteria. It plays a vital role in protein synthesis while helping to regulate cell production in your immune system. So not only does zinc play a great role in enzymatic pathways throughout your body, especially in your liver, but it also plays a great role in your gut health in terms of supporting the good bacteria, being able to break protein down properly into its amino acids, and then also to help boost your immune system. Now, flaxseed powder. This key ingredient significantly increases healthy gut bacteria while helping to reduce colonies of bad bacteria. In addition to helping you improve your digestion, this ingredient also provides the following benefits: helps lower cholesterol, reduces sugar cravings, helps balance hormones, helps promote weight loss, helps reduce insulin resistance, supports colon detoxification. So you can see that flaxseed powder is a great ingredient in helping to improve a wide range of different benefits in the body. It's the richest plant-based source of alpha-linoleic acid and lignans. Alpha-linoleic acid is an omega-3 fatty acid that helps to reduce inflammation. And flax lignans stimulate your body's ability to produce lignans that help to reduce the risk for breast, skin, and colon cancers. Now, flaxseed powder also contains a high concentration of I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right, mucilage gum, which is a gel-forming fiber that is water-soluble and offers incredible benefits to your abdominal cavity. It helps to keep food from emptying too quickly into your small intestine, which allows you to increase nutrient absorption. So what that means is that helps to form a gel around the different ingredients that you've consumed so that they can stay in your stomach longer to be able to be broke down into smaller components so that when it does empty into your small intestine, those components, those nutrients have been broken down from large molecules to small molecules, which then allows for your small intestine to do a better job actually absorbing those things. And then we have Barrage Oil is a natural ingredient that provides high levels of a fatty acid called gamma linoleic acid, which is a strong anti-inflammatory compound. Additionally, it aids your immune system and helps fight the growth of cancer cells. Specifically, it shortens the lifespan of toxic cells while prolonging the lifespan of healthy host cells. Now, when we're dealing with the microbiome, that's extremely important because most people's issues with regards to their stomach health has to do with their foods that they're consuming that produces then when it's metabolized, producing toxins, and those toxins then cause inflammation and damage to the lining of the small intestine. Well, Barrage Oil helps to fight that, helps to reverse that process, helps to deal with toxins and prolong the lifespan of healthy host cells. So that all has a positive impact on maintaining good gut health. And then Barrage Oil can play an important role in helping to reverse the toxic environment of dysbiosis as you work to reset your gut microbiome with beneficial bacteria. Now, we've had many Saturday presentations with regards to how to make a Biome Shake as a meal replacement and making it a taste sensation. Again, here's my base recipe. I always use unsweetened almond milk as opposed to milk or skim milk. You know, when you use unsweetened almond milk, one, it's going to give a greater consistency to your shake. You don't need to worry about the calories. There's only 23 calories in 6 ounces. And it's not a great protein source and it's not a great fiber source. But what it is, it doesn't have allergens to it. And so it's a good use of a liquid to create a good tasting shake. 2 scoops of the Biome Shake. You can see that in 2 scoops, it's 150 calories, 20 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber. I recommend throwing spinach into your shake. Again, not a lot of calories, and it's a source of fiber. Frozen mixed berries and frozen strawberries, I typically get mine from Costco because I found them to be the least expensive way of getting frozen fruit. And at the same time, if you want, you can, at Costco, you can certainly get organic strawberries that are frozen. And you can also get organic mixed berries that are frozen. So if you want to go organic, you can do that at Costco. And their pricing is pretty good. And then I always recommend sunflower butter, no sugar with salt. You can go to a health food store. You can ask them for sunflower butter and usually 2 tablespoons I don't worry about the calories because those calories are going to extend the life of the shake for an extra 2 hours. So if you did a Biome shake without the sunflower butter, you'd most likely get hungry in 2 to 3 hours. If you throw the sunflower butter into your shake, you'll extend that to 4 to 5 hours before you get hungry. So it makes a significant difference. It's a great protein source. It adds some additional fiber, but it's a beneficial fat. And that beneficial fat burns over a long period of time to provide good, consistent energy over a long period of time. And if you do the no sugar, you're not bringing sugar into your system, but with salt, that sunflower butter will taste just like peanut butter, but without the allergens. And so that's the other great thing about sunflower butter is that it doesn't have allergens to it. So most people can take sunflower butter and not worry about any kind of allergic reaction. If you make the shake that way, it's 450 calories that are going to be burned over a long period of time, typically 5 hours. A great source of protein, 30 grams of protein, and a great source of fiber, 11 grams of fiber, which again helps the digestive system. It helps to reset your gut health. It gives the good bacteria a great source of fiber so that they can colonize faster, that they can dominate your gut health, which all leads to improving your immune system, which improves just your overall health. I mean, there's so many benefits that come from making the Biome shake the right way. Now, with that said, do I have any questions from anyone with regards to the Biome shake? You're muted. You'll have to unmute yourself, and I'll take your questions before we close on today's presentation.
Good morning, Dan. This is David.
Good morning, David.
Yep, Dan, all I can say is I applaud. There's a silent applause. Certainly, that great presentation. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it because a lot of people obviously, excuse me, know the science behind the Biome shake, or better yet, the microbiome diet, where you reset your gut health. But this presentation has enlightened me in terms of the specific ingredients associated with the microbiome shake itself, which gives me a better idea of how I can, not in the detail you have, but certainly how I can translate the benefits of the ingredients to my client base. As you know, I mix the Biome shake myself with specific recipe that we've shared, and it definitely works. Definitely works. I don't take it every single day, but I certainly take a couple, 2, 3 times a week as a meal replacement, and it just maintains me fit. So thank you, Dan. It's wonderful information.
You're welcome, David. And the nice thing about the Biome shake is you can fit it into your lifestyle. So some people use it every day. Some people, like yourself, use it on certain days during the week. Maybe you've got to go to an appointment and you want something that's going to be nutritious and you don't want to stop at a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks, and you can make your Biome shake at home. Drink that, put it or take it with you in the car, drink it while you're driving, and at the same time know that you're putting great ingredients into your body that's going to give you good support and help improve your overall health.
And it really does work. It does. It does keep your hunger at bay. You don't even realize that you're not hungry. I mean, you once you take it, it just lasts for about 4 or 5 hours. It's just really great. And of course, I've experimented a little bit. I left the mixed berries out, and I've just thrown just blueberries only, and and drank it just as it is without berries, and it's great. I mean, either way, it's pretty nutritious. It's delicious, and like you say, it just lasts a long time. And it's knowing that on top of the fact that sometimes, Dan, you're gonna laugh at this, but I'm sitting at the kitchen table, and there's my wife, Betsy. She's not as sold on the Biome shake as I am, and my son, and they're eating our traditional Puerto Rican meal, and I'm sitting there with my shake in my hand, just joining up for dinner. It's for me, it's very satisfying, and of course, people will get this. They'll get the rolling eyes, craziness and stuff like that, but not everybody can be convinced. But those that see me on social media or meet me at certain events I go to, they're sold. They're saying, hook me up, let me know how I can get started, because they see my videos online and they're excited to get started themselves. So thanks again.
Yeah, and David, you made a key, you used a key word, delicious. So if you're going to do the Biome Shake, it's not about being a Spartan, where you do minimal things to add it to your Biome Shake because, you want to have that Spartan lifestyle. No, it's about making a taste sensation, something that you're going to actually look forward to, that you want to drink because it tastes so good. And then the other benefit is that it's so nutritious that it gives you the ingredients. I would put what you're doing on the Biome Shake against any person's meal that they would eat in the morning from a nutrition standpoint. And I would put the Biome Shake, if made the proper way, as a delicious shake, more nutritious than anything a person could eat as a morning breakfast, and be able to maintain good energy, no bloating, good mental clarity because of improved blood flow over a long period of time. So great consistent energy, no crash and burn at the end because we're not affecting sugar levels. And whatever sugar that you're bringing into your Biome Shake through your fruits is being offset in terms of absorption because of the amount of fiber that's in that Biome Shake, which then slows down the absorption of those sugars from your fruit. So again, you don't get that crash and burn because you're not raising blood sugar levels above a certain range, which then causes an insulin response, which then brings your blood sugar below a certain range, which then causes people to look for something to eat because they're trying to get their blood sugar back up.
And you get no stomach distress.
Correct.
So you watch TV and people aren't looking around and just saying, what is that? What was that? But, so, and thanks, Dan. Yeah, it's really great.
Thank you, David. Anyone else before we say goodbye?
Yes. Hey, Dan.
Hi, Judy.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Donald.
Yes, thanks, Judy. Yes, Dan, like David said, excellent presentation. My first question is, are you going to include your recipe with the on Tuesday?
Yes, I will make you'll have a link to this PDF that I've got that I showed you today. Plus, I'll put this PDF up onto our Synergy family. Let me switch over here. So we have a page for weight management. If you go to the homepage of our Synergy family and click on weight management, it goes to a dedicated page. And I will put today's presentation, Saturday presentation, will go down here at the bottom. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, recorded Saturday presentations, I'll put this recording on here, as well as the link to the PDF. And I will also have a link to that PDF in Tuesday's newsletter.
Thank you. My other comment is here on the island, there's not a lot of the ingredients, and I use natural coconut water as opposed to the almond milk.
Sure, that's great.
And that is great. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
But I also use fresh fruit that I freeze myself. The strawberry I cut up and put them in the freezer. So yes, that worked for me. And as you said, excellent taste.
Yeah, if you are able to get fresh fruit, fresh strawberries, cut off the tops and freeze them. Fresh fruit frozen has a different taste than the fruit that you buy at Costco. Costco does a great job with regards to their frozen strawberries and their frozen mixed berries, but there's a definite difference in taste when you have fresh strawberries that you cut the tops off and then go and freeze them and then use them in your shake. I don't know what the difference is. It's most likely has to do with the lifespan of the nutrients within the fruit breaking down over time. Whereas if it's fresh, I mean, it is a significant difference. So if you can do that, that is great. And using coconut milk, yeah, that's a great healthy source that is most likely even better than almond milk in terms of nutrient value.
I've had the experience naturally living in New York. I've had the experience of the ingredient that you use, but here I had to improvise a little bit. But thank you very much. Excellent presentation.
You're welcome. Thank you, Donald.
Thank you.
Hey,
Judy.
Dan, it's Judy. Hey. So wonderful presentation. And for all the times that I've been using the shake, I did not even realize that there were flax seeds in it. And there have been times when I've added flaxseed to my shake because of the nutritional properties that it has. So that just was an eye opener for me today. So thank you very, very much for that.
Yeah, and you can always add flaxseed. I mean, you know, the base recipe, there's things that you can add to that base recipe like flaxseed seeds and other things. You know, I don't do it anymore, but I used to. I don't know if they're still in existence, but there was a company. I don't know if they were in Texas or Oklahoma, but they sold flax hull lignans. You know, they had an extraction process that they had figured out to be able to extract lignans from the hulls of flaxseed, because that's the only place where you can find them, and be able to keep it in a powdered form without going rancid. And I used to add that to my morning shake all the time, because those flax hull lignans stimulate your body's ability to produce lignans, and lignans within the human body helps to provides a level of protection against colon cancer and skin cancer and breast cancer. So it's just a great, I used to do that. Even though they're in the Biome Shake, I still added extra lignans to my shake because I wanted the benefits that come from that. So adding flax seeds to your shake because you want the extra benefits from it is great to do.
Absolutely. I also add the essential greens to my shake because that's the only way I can take them, because I don't like the taste of them. So, the wonderful taste of the shake itself really hides the taste of the essential greens. So then I get more greens into my diet.
Exactly. I do that for my wife's shake, and I use the Biome DTX on mine. And the Biome DTX does change the taste of the shake when I don't use it, as opposed to when I do. I can definitely tell the difference. But the Biome DTX is not as offensive in terms of taste as what the essential greens is. But yes, using the essential greens as another component to your Biome Shake recipe just adds another level of nutritional ingredients that, again, get properly absorbed into your body and has a positive health benefit.
Absolutely. And one last thing, I think I've mentioned before that I use kefir in my shake as my liquid.
Yeah.
And for anyone in the Chicago area, I have a batch of kefir that keeps doubling every 3 days. So I have extra. So anyone in the Chicago area that would like to learn about kefir and the way to use it in a shake or in other recipes, contact me and I'd be happy to share some of my kefir.
Thank you. Yes, it's another great ingredient that you can use to provide the liquid component to your shake and has huge health benefits. Thank you, Judy.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else before we say goodbye? All right. I want to thank you for your input. That was a great discussion. We had some additional information given to us on how other people use the Biome Shake. And again, this is a great product from Synergy Worldwide. I can't recommend it more than what I do. It's just, again, a great product. So thank you for your time. Everyone have a blessed Saturday. We'll be back next Saturday. If I remember correctly, I think it's Judy and Bob will be doing one of their leadership development series next Saturday. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day.